We're in here. Motherfuckers out here grinding.
Don't cast me for no movie unless I'm knocking down something.
Colin Kaepernick ain't out there yelling all that shit. He ain't out there just saying that shit. He out there on the front lines doing shit. Let me speak.
Motherfuckers been doing that, snitching like that for fucking years.
I'm not gonna let you sit here and act.
Maybe she has some type of artistic vision with that. For real? It's just being earnest. Right here, right now. And another one. We keep it coming. We're just keeping it coming. We're just keeping the ball rolling.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Just being earnest, another episode. Season 3 in full effect. 80s vibe.
Yeah.
80s commercials.
Yeah.
Fly shit.
We got some wild commercials. Yeah.
We got a lot of good ones. Probably bring a lot of people back. Some of the old heads, you know, some of the youngsters will be like, well, what is this? You know?
Right.
Who is this? What is this Colt 45?
Who is Max Headroom?
Yeah, Max Headroom. Oh, old school. What was that? Coca-Cola or Pepsi? What was it?
It was Coke.
Coke, yeah. I can't tell the difference.
I can.
You like what you like?
Coke.
You like? That's what most people say.
Yeah.
Chingy ain't responding.
Oh, yeah.
He's MIA.
Chingy Watch, 2018.
Chingy, we still on Chingy Watch. He still ain't responded. I asked him about the pineal gland. He said it's shaped like a burning bush.
What's up, y'all? What's going on? Your boy Chingaling. So I want to talk about some ignorance real quick from some people. It's a video going around that this dude made up about an interview I did in 2013 with Vlad TV. And so this dude, I don't know who he is, he chose to make a video. He took a piece of something I said out of this Vlad interview. I know that when Moses stick the staff right there, that represents the spine, and the waters rising represents Kundalini energy going up to the Godhead up here. I know what it means. Everybody want to make jokes about it because they don't understand what I'm talking about. Now, when I speak of knowing yourself, I bet out of all those people who posted that video, go ask them what their endocrine system is. Go ask them what their endocrine system do. Go ask them what their pineal gland do, what their pituitary gland do, what their solar plexus represent, what the sacrum represents. Ask these people this. I bet they don't know because they don't know themselves. They can't tell you that.
He has yet to explain to me. And nobody has yet to explain to me about the pineal gland looking like a burning bush.
He seems enlightened about of something.
I mean, it might have just been like a phase. Something he was going through, much like all of these people who are hypersensitive about everything. It might just be a phase.
Okay.
I mean, it's like the new fad is like to be overly sensitive to everything.
The PC culture.
The PC culture.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just like you can't say anything.
Yeah.
You can't make fun of anybody.
You know what I encountered last night? I was at a party, right? And we're outside. We're on the porch. We're smoking, having beers, just having a good old time. And these people came up. They're about to enter the party. And we were just introducing ourselves, you know, like, hey, my name's Daniel. Nice to meet you, da-da-da. Uh-huh. And she said, oh, hi, my name's so-and-so. And this is my partner, Rick, or whatever.
Oh, so it was a dude.
It was a dude.
And she referred to, was it her boyfriend?
Yes, they were holding hands.
Oh, it was her boyfriend.
And
so she referred to her boyfriend as her partner.
Yeah.
What was her boyfriend, did her boyfriend have a vagina? That's how it be these days.
I don't think so, but
can you be sure? Because I don't
know.
I talked to a couple today, and the dude was asking me where to get something, and I told him where to get it. Mm-hmm. And then his girlfriend spoke to me and sounded like Barry White. Or she sounded like she could have sung baritone in the Temptations.
Yeah, I mean, you just don't know.
And then I looked down. Her feet was much bigger than mine, and hands much bigger than mine. So I was like, oh, so that might be, you know what I mean? You know, maybe not.
Yeah,
You know,
I don't know.
maybe the person she referred to as her partner once had a vagina, and maybe now has some type of small penis. I don't know. I don't know how that works.
I don't know either. My relative, my cousin who's gay, she has a girl. They refer to themselves.
That's my girlfriend. Oh, that's my partner.
Well, they use. I don't think they really care. I think they're just like they're just cool with whatever, as long as you're respectful.
So that is my girlfriend.
Yeah,
this is my partner.
And they're the coolest. Yeah, they're the best. They're the coolest, and they're just
partner.
Yeah,
I thought that was like a coined gay thing.
Well, they got a family, and so
water.
To me, yeah, they're just the best. They're just cool with, as long as you're just not being disrespectful, But I just found it kind of odd to refer to her boyfriend as her partner. That was just I was taken aback. I've never seen that.
That threw you off a little bit.
Because I looked at it.
Where we live, I don't see how that would throw you off.
I've never heard of that. I've never heard that. I mean, yeah, I was born in the 90s, but I still have never heard of that in all my days.
In the 90s, that's wild.
Yeah, man. Wow. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe he had gone through a change.
Yeah,
or she, or whatever.
Whatever the respective gender, I guess. I don't know. I guess they're forming a third gender. That's what that is. It's some type of third or fourth and fifth gender.
I don't know.
I don't know. I thought this was science, but I thought science would tell you, you got a penis, you're a boy, you got a vagina, you're a girl.
It's not that I'm like ragging on them.
You're not ragging on them.
I'm not ragging them, but I just found it kind of odd to hear, a couple show up and say like we're partners or something like that. That's just not a social norm.
It's not a social norm, and I don't know. Was the dude like, yeah, this is my partner? Was he like that, or was that just her?
No, he nodded.
Oh, he nodded.
He nodded.
Okay,
yes.
he has the whip on him. Feminist got him in a chokehold.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
she probably gives him uppercuts and wheel jammies at the house. Eye jammies. They wheel kicks.
I feel like if they were to get married, they probably wouldn't go the traditional her take his last name kind of route. I feel like
this is gonna be hyphen on that.
Yeah, like yeah, my name is now Richard Beaumont McCallahan, whatever, and all this stuff. But I wish you were there, so I would have loved to see your reaction to this.
Oh no! I mean, I would have had a normal reaction. I would have been like, "Oh, okay, it's your partner," and I would have went and checked on the guy. I would have went and checked on him to make sure he was all right. That's battered husband type stuff.
Interesting.
Would he be called a husband, or would he be called a partner? You are now life partners.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
Maybe he just don't want to be a guy. He don't want to be, he want to be referred to as the partner.
Oh, he's not into labels or something.
Oh, we're not into labels. That's the new thing. That people don't want to be into labels.
Yeah, I just don't like. For me,
we don't have to conform to gender roles.
I just don't see, like, my thing is I don't see what's so offensive about like saying your boyfriend and girlfriend or something like that. But if that's the way you want to roll, that who am I to bag on somebody for going against the grain? I guess is another way to look at it.
Are you of the belief that men and women can all do the same thing, and everything should be playing across the board? Everything should just be equal.
I think
men and women.
I think we're
as far as money, I think everything should be equal.
Yes.
I actually think women should be getting paid a little bit more at times.
Yeah.
But as far as like, you know what I mean, women being able to do things that men can do you think that's also equal?
No, we're different.
Completely,
Yeah. We're completely different.
Completely different, right?
Yeah.
Now there's people out here who are like, no, a woman could do anything a man could do, blah blah blah. But I mean, I think that's true to certain things.
Yeah.
But not when it comes to you don't want to put was Ronda Rousey a professional wrestler now?
Yes.
You don't want to put her in there with John Cena.
That would be appalling for me to see John Cena go up against any woman.
You know what I mean?
That would be.
It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I think people should just chill when it comes to all the sensitivity about the men and the women and the blacks and the whites.
Yeah.
And all of this shit. Like, man, everything is not racist. Like a lot of stuff is racist. And it's plain and it's in your face and you can see when it's racism.
Yes.
But when somebody say something to you, that's like,
Yeah.
it could be anything, and you automatically calling people racist.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen it. Like, people call people racist. I'm like, man, that person's not racist. I know that person.
Yeah.
Grew up with that person.
Right.
Spent the night in my house. I spent the night. That boy ain't racist. I talk to him. Like, my kids hang out with his kids.
Right.
But then people are also quick to call you a racist. They always so quick to call you a homophobe. They also quick to call you a xenophobe. They also quick to call you unpatriotic.
Right.
They also quick to call you un-American.
Accurate.
Yeah. I think the people just need to chill the fuck out. Everybody's hella sensitive on both sides.
Yeah. See, for me, I would want people to embrace being different.
You don't have to hate the other person who's
Yeah.
not like you.
Yeah.
Mind your business.
The world would be so bland and mundane if everybody was just like the other person.
This is America.
But you're right though, in terms of opportunity, in terms of somebody's career path and financial situation and
there's of course there's things put in place to slow people down.
Yeah.
But it's all the thinking of like we just watched the fake race thing.
Yeah. Right.
Somebody came up with something to tell you, you're this color and you're this color and you're this, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that's funny how that goes.
I'm pretty sure we feel the same way in terms of like we wouldn't want somebody to be hindered of a career path based on what they look like and what gender they are, right?
Yeah.
But we'd also want them to embrace who they are too, and not be offended when they're just different.
It's not the people who are different. It's not the black people.
Right.
There are a lot of black people who are fueled right now through social media, and it gets them all hyped up and amped up because they're just looking at that echo chamber. Mm-hmm. But it's most of the time that's like getting the shit like, you know what I mean? What I'm talking about is the sensitivity and shit. It's mostly people from another race talking about, oh, this is racist. Oh, you're just another racist. And and black people look at that and be like, that wasn't really that racist.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean? He called them, you know what I mean? It's when people tiptoe and be like, yeah, this is my African American friend. That shit is more racist to me than anything. It's like, man, you can't just be like, it's my homie.
Yeah.
Or when people be knowing how many black people how many black friends they have. Counting their friends and all that,
right,
all that kind of shit. So it's like people. I live in the Bay Area. This is proven to be, the viral racist place right now. And it's supposed to be one of the most progressive places in the world.
We have been seeing a lot of wild shit recently.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
What was the lady? The lady talking about she was gonna call ICE on the young SA homies.
Oh man, a Latino family parked in a public parking spot. It was just happened to be outside of somebody's house.
Yeah.
And this lady came out and started asking, like, where are you from? And they're like, what does that matter? And she said something like, well, I'm an immigration officer. And they're like, dude, they even said, like, we have our papers. We're good. What's your problem with us?
She said she was an immigration lawyer.
Immigration lawyer.
She said she was an immigration lawyer.
And it was just like, what does this matter? Like, what they were asking her, what is your problem with us?
Yeah, that was that. Yeah.
As if, like, if somebody else were to park in front of your house, would they have the same?
She was hypersensitive because they looked different.
Right. Yeah.
She was oversensitive. She was triggered. It was some essays outside.
They were not parked in front of her driveway. They were not parked in any way that was illegal. Mm-mm. She just had a problem with them being near her house.
And she let them know that.
Yeah.
She let them know that. Like, this wasn't the Bay Area.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And good source of mine, Davey D, name drop. The legend. Let me know that lady was actually some type of a social worker where she worked with at-risk youth or something like that, and she lost her job.
And so she was not an immigration lawyer.
She was not an immigration lawyer, and she lost her job just like that. You got the clip on that?
Why don't you have to tell us? Use your brain, ma'am. Use your brain. Use your brain. We're simply parking here. We're not invading your property. We're not doing anything wrong.
Yeah.
Okay? I really don't understand what your issue is.
Why do you have your phone out?
Well, because you're being. Why are you trying to open my car?
To let you back in the car so you could go.
No. What? Who? What if we have someone in there? That's none of your business, ma'am. This is our private property.
You opened the car.
You opened the car. It doesn't matter. That's not an issue. It's not an issue. Don't touch our car.
Yeah. Where are you from?
It doesn't matter where we're from.
You don't care where I am from.
Why?
Yes, I do.
Oh, why does it matter?
Because I'm an immigration attorney.
Well, it doesn't matter. Even.
I have paper. I'm resident.
I don't care
What
if
is
you're
the
a
problem?
resident. Well, you're a resident isn't a citizen, though.
It doesn't matter. What is your problem with us?
Jesus.
Lately, it's coming out, but it's being filmed now.
It's been ugly.
Because
Yeah.
Because I go through it as a kid. We all us young kids of different races go through that kind of stuff. I can remember being fifth grade going into sixth grade, and I went up to a older lady's car. Elderly lady, white hair and everything. She dead and gone right now, probably having that eternal sleep. And I was about to ask her what time it was. I gotta get home, and I didn't have no watch. It's the 90s, and I'm in fifth grade.
Right.
So I go up to her car to ask her, and she lock her door. Get away! I'm in fifth grade.
Yeah.
I probably weigh less than her. And she was so scared.
Of little fifth grader you.
And I didn't know why. And then and then my mama had to tell me why. You know?
Yeah.
So, that's just a cold game, That lady, but she passed on that thinking, because she's, definitely taking that eternal sleep at this time. But she probably passed on that thinking to, that person, and that person passed on to thinking of their kids. And
Nobody's born racist.
No.
Nobody's born that way.
Like, this is the only music you listen to. This is the real music. I don't do that to my kids.
No.
I let my kids listen to whatever they want to listen to.
Right. You ever see American History X?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I seen that.
Yeah.
I seen that movie. That's a cold movie.
It's a fuck. Yeah. That dinner table scene where the father starts saying his real opinions to his kids.
Yeah, indoctrinating to it.
Yeah, and the kids were, they
was talking about their teacher they liked.
Yeah, that was it. That was all they were saying. And when that little seed was planted, that's when Edward Norton's character evolved to be what it was.
Yeah.
Or what he became to be.
Yeah.
And later he, came to the realization and everything. But that's what I'm talking about. It's like nobody's born that way. It's what's implemented in youth that would form that.
You feel threatened by something that's not there.
Right.
A threat that's not there. You feel threatened by a disenfranchised people.
Right.
Why?
Right.
Why do you feel threatened by a disenfranchised people?
Right.
Like, these people are suffering. Why? That's not who you should be mad at.
Yeah. See, like, for me, and this is one of the beauties of living in the Bay Area, this is one of the cool things of living here, is that my parents put me in a preschool with everybody. Like, you know, black people, Latinos, Asian kids, white kids. So it was just, we all got along together with, for everybody. So it's not like we were sectioned off to where we would be surprised to see a different type of person later on. Yeah. You know what I mean?
At my daughter's school, all the kids are like mixed race.
There you go.
For the most part.
Right, right.
So yeah, I mean, most of the kids are mixed race nowadays.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't understand. Hopefully that stuff can.
Especially me.
Yeah,
I am a product of that.
Yeah. You're a product of mixed race.
You're a
biracial. Biracial product of interracial fucking. Randy Oda on this shout out.
Jesus. But yes, yeah. Absolutely.
Right. Do you have like anxiety about that?
No.
Most people have anxiety now. Anxiety is like the new like gold chain or the new Gucci bag or something. I got anxiety. I got anxiety. Oh, I'm having anxiety.
Anxiety is the new fly shit.
Yeah, anxiety is the new shit. You gotta have some of that anxiety.
Oh, where you don't suffer from anxiety because the rest of us do.
Actually, I think I do suffer from a little anxiety, dog.
Oh man, sometimes I get worried too. That sucks, man. I have friends with real anxiety problems. Like real shit.
Yeah,
they've been diagnosed. I have really good friends that have that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Good friend of mine. Good friend of the show. Has really bad issues.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
And but it's it's all good. But I just see it being used frivolously in pop culture now. Like, my anxiety is so bad.
Yeah.
Like, man, when you really have it bad, you really have it bad. But man. It be some people that's really down out here.
Yeah.
It be some people that's really down. And people over here threatening suicide all the time.
Yeah.
And it'd be like the young ones, all threatening to kill themselves and like, ooh, and I'm going to kill myself. And like, man, chill out with all that shit. Is whack.
They don't know what real depression is.
Yeah, man. That ain't, come on, man.
They don't know what it's like to go through a day sleeping until you wake up starving. And then starving to where you sleep, where you're just wasting. They don't know what that feels like.
Give it to them like that.
Yeah, because if you're online voicing your trying to get it out there, like, oh, please feel sorry for me. I'm excited. No, depressed people don't do that. They close themselves off.
Right, yeah. They close off. Everybody looking for them.
That's what's really worrisome.
Everybody looking for them.
That's real. That's real depression.
Yeah. Ain't no cryptic tweets.
Nobody's doing IG stories. Yeah. Like
I'm so depressed.
Yeah.
Look at me.
Yeah.
I'm crying.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Cause
everything's so vanity driven these days.
Vanity.
Yeah. Vanity slaves. And people the new gold chain is depression and anxiety.
Vanity is the newest form of vice.
Yeah. Vanity. You need them likes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You need them followers. Ooh, I need to get them followers.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many views is it?
Yeah. Just be real.
Yeah.
Just be real.
Just be yourself, man.
Yeah.
It'll all work out. Just play the long game.
Yeah.
Just play the long game.
Yeah. Don't worry about what everybody thinks about you. Just be real,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry if they say you built like a pile of croissants.
Who said that?
Hey man, it's somebody. That's what if somebody says. I don't know who said it, but it was an insult that I read.
That had to have been a YouTube comment.
It was an Instagram comment. It was hilarious. Built like a pile of croissants. I seen one time somebody said this dude looked like a boneless wing.
A boneless wing?
Shaped like a boneless wing. Yeah. See, and that shit is hilarious, right?
Yeah, I would be able to have fun over that. You don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to be like, oh, he's fat shaming. Man, we love fat. I love fat people.
Yeah.
I love to hug them. They give the best hugs. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a break.
Yeah.
Be right back. After this commercial break.
Is this a private party or can any store crash? So, new Coke is catching on. The taste is better and newer than. Oh, you said the P word. So, what I want to know is, if you're drinking Coke, who's drinking Pepsi? You said the P word. If you can't beat it, catch the wave. Coke.
And we're back. Stop being so sensitive. Both sides, conservative and especially the liberals. Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
In this PC culture we live in.
In this PC culture, let people say what they feel. Just because somebody doesn't understand you, doesn't necessarily mean that they hate you.
Right.
Or they're they're not intentionally trying to hurt you.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
There's a lot of it that goes on, but we all learn how to, accept each other and know, this color thing it's a little ridiculous. It's a little ridiculous for people to think that they're superior to someone because of a skin tone.
Right.
Yes. That's just stupid.
Yeah. I feel like like we could all agree with that.
What did they call it? A dick swinging contest? That's what the homie called it. I don't know what his name is.
Oh, Neuralape.
Neuralape.
Yeah, he's the dude that put me up on Burrito Bob and all that shit.
Yeah, yeah, that's what he said. Once people get over this dick swinging contest,
Yeah.
you can learn to accept each other.
Yeah. Fuck this social construct.
Right.
That society's been putting forth, and it's just like, let's just fucking live.
Yeah, let's just live, man.
Yeah.
And that's how we doing on this show, man. We giving up to it weekly. Living.
Yeah.
Being born constantly.
Yeah.
Because if you ain't born, you're dying.
Right. Yeah. And it's fucking okay to laugh at shit too.
It's okay to laugh at it.
Some shit is just funny.
It's okay to laugh. There's nothing gonna happen to you.
Yeah.
If you just laugh a little. You live longer if you laugh more.
Right.
You
know what I think? I think a lot of the stand-up comics that get a bad rap from saying like offensive jokes and shit.
Only one that doesn't get a bad rap is Dave Chappelle.
Right. He's the only one.
He gets away with it.
But all the others, I've actually been to a comedy show where I saw Charlie Murphy, which was hella funny.
Okay.
But Russell Peters said some offensive shit.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of people, if they were to, instead of them blogging about how offended they are about certain jokes,
go there.
I think that if they were actually at a comedy club, I think that they would have a fucking good ass time. I think they would be actually laughing at these jokes.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody wants to enjoy themselves.
Right. Some things do cross the line, and some things are not funny.
Get out there and enjoy yourself.
But fucking enjoy yourself.
Enjoy yourself, man. You gotta laugh.
Fun. Yeah.
Do what makes you laugh.
Yeah.
You can't be out there and like, oh, can you believe they're using the same forks that they used back in the civil rights movement? It's like, goodness gracious, can you just eat, man? We had a 50s diner.
Right.
Come on.
Right, man.
Enjoy yourself.
Yeah. Some shit is just funny.
Goodness gracious. But yeah, man, we're doing a lot of good things with the show, man. I'm happy with how it's going.
Yeah.
You know?
We haven't talking about things with substance. We'll get back to the crazy stories. We'll get back to that later.
We're just gonna keep rolling. We're gonna have our guests soon.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be we're just gonna keep the train rolling. We're about to get up out of here.
Yeah.
It's been a great show.
Word.
I hope you've been entertained and somewhat enlightened.
The motto.
This is Dirty Ern, Daniel Oda. Peace.